Hey. Welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Tuesday to all of you. Today is week 30 of season 4 of Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays with your girl, Unbiased. That would be me. And I just want to say thank you for coming in. And also, if this is your first time watching, welcome in. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you are part of the Purple Patch crew, baby, welcome in. And if you catch this on the replay, thank you. I appreciate you. So today, y'all, we are going to be embroidering a beach towel. I got this beach towel from Walmart for $5.68 or somewhere around there. Maybe let's just say $6. Okay. And the size of it is 28 inches by 58 inches long. And yeah, this is what we're doing. So can you guys hear me? And I'm just going to say hello to the people who decided to come in today. I appreciate you for being here. Board Apparel, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss DB, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Knick Knack Nurse, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Katrina's Creations Lab, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Making with Marilyn, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Alice B, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Connie, Blue Land Creations, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Angel B, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Kanisha Glover, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss April Jackson, if you nasty, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Miss Eva Marie, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Kristen Sensei, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Fabulous 32, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Rosalind Lewis, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. FTLT 1985, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Dawn People, the same Dawn People that's been here forever and you haven't been in the chat forever. Let me know, Queen. Welcome in and welcome back if that's you. Wisdom's Creations, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here. I'm assuming that's a female, so welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Sherry, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Life with Tasharia, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Crafts by Q, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Robin's Creations, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being. Oh, that's Laura. Miss Laura, Creative Art with Miss Laura T. Okay, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Miss Deborah Fegram. Let me know if I'm saying that right. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Dawn People, where you been? Oh my goodness, it's good to see you, Queen. That to this Creations, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Is it glitchy, Kanisha? Hey, Miss Deborah Gary, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Let me know if it's glitchy. So I'm just taking the tag off of the towel, you guys. I'm gonna walk you through step by step how to the process, and then we're gonna stitch it out and see how it looks. Hey, Jess Crafts Therapy, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being. Why I can't talk? Derica said it looks fine to her. Okay, Miss Kanisha, can you just refresh your screen, please? And I guess the voice is okay because nobody's sitting in. That's awesome, Dawn. I am so glad to see you in the chat, Queen. I really am. It's been a minute. Okay, so you have your towel. And did y'all see the poll? Were you guys able to see the poll that I put up in the chat? Let me know because I'm trying it through StreamYard, so I don't know how it's going to go or if you guys can even see it at all. My glasses are foggy because it's hot. It's warm in here. Okay. I'm going to take you through in brilliance on how to, and I'm only putting a name, so it's nothing spectacular. I will be using Stitch Artist level 3 for this. However, you can have Stitch Artist 1 and or 2 to do this. And if you buy fonts from somewhere else and bring them into Embrilliance, you can also create this on the free version. Okay. Hey, so Pearl, welcome in, Queen. You didn't see a poll? Y'all, hold on. Let me see if I can redo it. Oh, it's not even available. Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, right here. Haha. Can y'all see it now? I forgot to put it on there. Let me know if y'all see it now. I forgot to load it. I mean, like tell it to go through or whatever. Okay, so while you guys are doing that and letting me know if you can see the poll now in the chat. No. Yeah, people are commenting. Somebody can see the chat. I mean, somebody can see it. Derica, refresh your screen. Okay, so the towel is 28 inches wide. That means the width of the towel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is and this is just the way that I do it. Okay, this is not something that's set in stone. You don't have to do it like this. I'm just going to show you how I do it. I'm going to find, oh, this one is different. So it has a tag. So this lets me know this is the top of the towel. So the label should be at the bottom somewhere. So I'm looking for no, the label is not at the bottom. Okay, let me see if they even have a label. Oh, so this one is totally different. The label is at the top. It's at the top. But normally the label is on the bottom of the towel, and that's where you would put your design. Or if the person wanted you to put the design at the top of the towel, then you would put it at the top. But I'm going to put this one at the bottom. Okay. So you only see it on the screen. That's weird, Marilyn, because people are voting some kind of way. Maybe the people that came in is so small. Okay, well, we trying it out, y'all. I don't know. It's just something that StreamYard has available, and I just was like, okay, well, let me try it. What it says is, have you ever embroidered a beach towel before? Yes or no? So I'm gonna fold the towel lengthwise, okay? Lengthwise. So if I fold this in half, this gives me 14 inches across on one side and 14 inches across on the other side. I'm just gonna pin my middle. You can chalk your middle, pin your middle, or whatever it is that however you like to do your stuff. If I can find a pin, because I'm not in my sewing room. Okay, so I probably got all the pins over there. It didn't work. Oh, it's working. Okay, thank you, Kristen. So I'm just gonna pin it, and that's how we're going to find. And it's black on black, so it may be hard for you to see it. Oh, you can see the pin. You see the pin? So that is considered my middle. All right. So when we get ready to start designing, you will be able to know where your middle point is. Okay. And then I am going to go up 5 inches from the bottom, but not the bottom of the towel. Oh, wait. I can't get the camera right, y'all. Hold on. Not the bottom from the of the towel, but the bottom of the rim. So I'm going to start my measurements from the rim of this towel and go up 5 inches, and that's where I'm going to place my design when we get ready. Okay, let me know if I have any questions. Two regular towels only. Okay, Miss Eva Marie, did your towels have like the rigid in the middle, like to separate the towel, and then it have like a banner looking thing, and then some more towel at the bottom? Let me know. Hey, Grown What I Eat, welcome in, King. So y'all, I'm gonna take y'all to Embrilliance. Let's pray that this works, because your girl be trying to get Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Um, y'all give me 1 second. Let me just try to see if it'll show up. Um, okay, no, I don't see it on. I don't see it on. Okay, hold on. Oh no, I don't want to erase that. Hold on, cancel. I guess I have to do entire screen. So give me 1 second. Uh, it's always me. I don't know why I can never get this share your screen thing down right. Okay, so we are sharing entire screen. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get this added to the stage and remove this and bring in this. Can y'all see it? Let me know if y'all can see in Brilliance. Let me look at my phone too. So I'm going to make the screen bigger. Oh, y'all can see it. Yay. Okay, so I am going to be using my Mighty Hoop station and Mighty Hoop frame. The frame that I will be using is my Mighty Hoop 8 by 13-ish frame. That's the biggest frame that I have for my machine. And if you can see down here where I am, can y'all see my mouse moving? Yeah. Okay, down here where I'm moving my mouse, it tells you the hoop size down here. I'm just going to double click this where it says hoop, and it changes the orientation of my frame, of my hoop. And y'all, I have a lag, so just bear with me. Hey, Papa Bammy, welcome in, King. And if it's anybody that I miss saying hello to, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Create tab up here at the top. And I'm going to go to my True Type fonts. And I'm going to type in the person's name. Uh-oh. Okay. And then I like to type in the name and then look for a font that looks good or that I think is going to look good. And one thing I want you to keep in mind when you're doing towels or anything with a higher pile of fabric, meaning something plush, something with a lot of fur, towels have a lot of pile on the fabric. So it's not like a t-shirt or a sweatshirt where if you iron it, it will mash down. Even after you wash a towel and dry a towel, it will fluff back up per se, right? Depending on the type of towel that you're using. Does that make sense? Hey, Pescatarian Garden, welcome in, Queen. You're welcome, Pescatarian, and congratulations on your 1K, baby. Congratulations. Hey, the real Camilla, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Somebody else hit a milestone. Was it Robin's Creations? Queen, did you get over 800? I believe it is you. And somebody else had another milestone. Oh, Creating with Tuck got 1K. Y'all, I watch so many of y'all, but some of y'all stuff get mumble jumbled in my head. So if I say something that is not correct, please forgive me. Just know if I seen it, I liked it. And if I could comment, I commented. But sometimes I just be so busy that I can't comment all the time, but your girl be watching y'all, okay? Hey, Miss Gail, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Okay, so I'm gonna find a file. Oh, I was saying, when you're doing those types of projects, you don't want a skinny font. You don't want a font that is like really, really skinny. So what I like to do if I'm doing towels or anything with a pile, I like to go right here and where it says normal, I like to go either bold or extra bold. And what that is going to do, and Brilliance is only going to show me bold fonts or extra bold fonts, which is what I am looking for. If you stay on the normal, it's going to take you through the whole list of fonts that you have in your system. I mean, you may have time for that. I don't have time for that. I need to be able to see what I need to see and go straight to what I'm looking for. Okay. So I'm gonna go to extra bold, and it's going to, nope, wait, hold on. Okay. So it's going to show me all the extra bold fonts that I have on my system. Hey, Mr. Sweet Time, welcome in, King. Um, so do y'all understand that? Okay. So it's just going to show me the bold or extra bold fonts, and then I can look and see what it is that I like from this list. Okay. And I like to type everything out so that when I'm looking in my list, I can see exactly what the letters look like. So if I choose this one that says Gothic, do y'all see how it will come in with all of these spacing? This is what your lettering is going to look like. So that's going to tell that this is telling me that once I say okay for this font, I'm gonna have a little work to do in order to get my letters to line up. Does that make sense? Y'all talk back. Oh wait, I need to be on the full chat. Hold on. Talk back so I can know that I'm making sense. And is that poll thingy in y'all way? Because maybe I can go and take it out. Okay, Miss Alice B. So I just making sure that y'all heard me. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue down my list. Ooh, look at the aha. I like it, but it's kind of really too big. Okay, it's kind of really too big. So I'm gonna just keep looking, keep on looking. I kind of like this. I like this too. But I don't want it. I mean, this is a woman, right? So I'm not quite sure that a woman would want the childish lettering. um so I'm just gonna keep on looking and see if something catches my eye. And this is how I normally do it. Okay. I like autumn. And I don't know if y'all can see all the names, but I'm calling them out just in case you guys can see them. A bold script font for a woman, Sweet Time. Bold script. Okay, let me look. Because I have to do her husband's as well, right? And I kind of want a unisex lettering. That way, both of them look the same, even though he doesn't have the same amount of letters in his name as she does. I'm just looking. Let me see. I never used this font before. Let me see what it looks like, y'all. So it's got like some ins and outs. I don't think this is too bad. What do you guys think? Hey, Capricia, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. What do you guys think about this? I think it's cute. Do y'all like it or no? We're going to have to do a little work on it. However, what do you think about it? You like it? Okay, so let's just put some stitches on it and see what it looks like. I'm just going to do a field stitch, and I'm going to turn it like a red or something, just so we can see it on the screen. Don't get it twisted. Red is not my favorite color, okay? But in order for us to, ooh, it is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Y'all, wait, what was the name of it? Hold on, I gotta go back. I gotta write the name down. Black Jack script. Okay, let me write the name down. So that's another thing. When you're working with true type fonts, Embroider will not give you the name in your control panel, which is over here, where all the letters are in this panel. It won't tell you the name. So you would have to write the name down, and like say the person orders something else from you, or get something else from you, and be like, I want that same font. Write that joker down, put their name on it, or something, and that way you can reference back to that lettering. Okay. Hey, Coretta Dangerfield, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So y'all, let's do some work. So in my opinion, the E is too close to the C. The H, all of this is close. So I'm going to try to work it to where I can, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay on my home panel. I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to move it down. And then I'm going to go back to my Create tab. So while I'm working, I can see the one at the bottom, and I can just work on the one at the top. So I'm going to click on the one at the top, move it up. And the first thing I want to do is size it to the size that I want before I move any letter or do anything. I want to size it to the size that I want. So remember, we folded our towel in half. So we have 14 inches on one side and 14 inches on the other side. So if we put our design in the middle, we can do a 7-inch length and whatever width we want. But I'm choosing to do 2.5 to 3 inch height of the lettering. So I'm going to make the letter, and then I'm going to print it out and see if I want 2.5 or I want 3 inches. Okay. Get ready. Okay, Queen. No worries. I appreciate you for being here and stepping in, Queen. Miss Q. So I'm going to size this one to 2.5. And then I'm going to move it in to 7 inches. And let's see what we have when we do that. All right. So this is what we have. So now I'm going to move this back to the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to take the next one and do the same thing, except this one will be at a 3-inch height. All right. So do y'all see what I did there? All right. So now I'm going to go back up to the top one. And now I can play around with my letters. Okay. So I'm going to take the R, and I like to go and zoom in on all of my letters if I have to, right? If I need to. So I'm going to zoom in. How am I going to get to the side? Okay. I'm going to zoom in. All right. Can y'all see the R with all the nodes and the dots? Put a number 1 in the chat if you can see the R from, oh, it's not the top of it. Hold on. What about now? Can y'all see the top of the R to the bottom of the R? Okay. So what I normally like to do, you don't have to do this. This is just something that I prefer to do, because I know for a fact when you're embroidering, the machine is moving up and down, up and down. People think that the machine is moving from left to right, and it's not. Embroidery only goes up and down. Okay, so when you say that, you see all of these nodes that are close to each other. If I zoom in on this R, hold on, the tip top of this R, you see how close this is to the top of the R? I don't want my letter that close, but I don't want to distort any of the shapes in the letter, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my R and I'm going to lasso all of these nodes that I want to fix. So look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lasso this, and you have to have a steady hand to kind of like get around so you don't click something that you don't want. So do you see how all of these nodes turned black, blue, or whatever your screen is showing you? Because I don't know. Hey, Tailor Made Designs, welcome in, Queen. Do y'all see that these nodes got highlighted? These are half filled and these are filled. When they are filled, that means that it has been selected. When it's empty like this, that means that the node is just there. It's just letting you know, hey, I'm here. If you want to change me, you can. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these nodes, or this selection of nodes, and once, so you see my cursor is purple, but when it hits the dots, it turns black or blue, depending on what your screen shows. And I'm going to move all of this down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I don't want it to touch or get too close to this R, all right? Why? Because I'm working with a towel and it's going to bunch up. No matter, it's going to bunch up, okay? So I don't want to chance that. So now I'm going, and that's just come with time. Yours may not do it. I don't know. So I'm going to come down here to the bottom of the R and do the same exact thing, because yeah, it's a lot. And this is how you can change the shapes of your letters. And then I'm also going to take out some of these nodes around these curves, because what the nodes mean is that's how many times your needle is going to hit in that spot. So I'm just gonna, and I'm not gonna go through all the letters. We're gonna fix them, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. And if you can see, I'm only taking out certain ones. See, like this is an overlap. You can see that it's overlap because it's darker in color. Let me try to zoom in just in case you guys can see it better. You see how this is darker than this? Put a number 1 in the chat if you see that. You see how this node is darker than this node? Put a number 1 if you see it. Hey, Tracy, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Miss Geneva Coleman, welcome in, Queen. Okay, So what that means is it's an overlap. That means that there are two, maybe three, however many nodes are on top of one another. And if you remove one, it's not going to hurt your project. But you don't want to remove both of them because then it's going to take away the line that is already there for your lettering, right? So if I remove, and I'm trying to get to the one underneath. Hold on, let me move this over and this down. Up. Uh-oh, where's it? Hold on. Okay, go down. And then zoom in. Right here. Okay, so I'm trying to get to the one underneath and remove it. So it really was the one on top. So do you see how my letter fell? My letter fell. So I'm just going to press the back button because I don't want to remove that one. That has something to do with the way that the letters are shaped. So take your time and do this. And if you have to erase it, erase it. I'm just going to press the back button and it's going to bring it back into line. But I see what's going on. If I move this node, that is the reason why. Okay. So I cannot take this one out. So some of them you won't be able to remove. Hey, Kanaya, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So some of them you won't be able to remove, but just take your time. And if you can remove it and you need to remove it, remove it. This one, I think I can. Let me go back and see. Nope. See, this one is connected to that one. So I need that to stay. So I think I'm good on the R. Okay. Let's move to the E. So the only thing I want to do with the E is move it over. So I'm going to use the arrow key on my keyboard. Let me move my R over slightly. 1, 2, 3. And I always count. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to move the C over. 1, 2. 1, 2. And let me look at this H because there's a lot going on. This is not to say that your machine is not going to stitch it. It's just that you have a lot of curves in these letters. So you just want to be careful that, you just want to be careful because it could cause thread breaks. It could cause tension issues. Because remember, it's a true type font. You're turning it into an embroidery font. And sometimes you run across problems when you do that. So let me look at this, the inside of this H. Okay, so right here, you see how this is, okay, so the line is going down and then it's going to crisscross back over to the top of the H. I don't necessarily want that. So I'm going to delete, and I think I'm going to, let me see what this one does when I delete it. Okay, so I would rather this point. Let me know in the chat if y'all seen that. I'm going to go back one, and I'm going to go up. Zoom in, and I'm focused right here in this area. Right here in this area. So it's showing me that the stitching will go up, come back over to this side, go down, and then try to loop itself around. I don't want that. I don't want to give my machine no reason to break needles, threads, or whatever. Okay. So I'm going to remove this node. And then I am going to take this node and okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of this. And see if I can move it in. Just like that. And then I'm going to take these nodes. Oh, hold on. I'm going to take these nodes once they highlighted and move my H a little bit out so that I can have a clear path in this center right here. Hopefully you guys seen what I did and you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. Somebody said that the E and the C look, I know, sweet time, it does. But this one has a hole in it and it kind of just, yeah. But we're going to work it out. I mean, we're going to work it out. So I think I'm good with everything else on the H. Maybe right here. Let me just look at this. And you're going to have to do this and, you know, take your time. You're going to have to play around with the nodes. I mean, that's just a part of digitizing. If that's what you're choosing to do as far as a service to people. Hey, Terry Hunt, welcome in, Queen. All right, so let's go to the E. We didn't have to do anything to the other E, so I'm not going to do anything to this E. And what you do to one, you do to the other one, okay? So I'm going to move my L to the right. 1, 2. And I'm going to take the next L and I'll come back and look at the nodes. 1, 2. And then I'm going to move the E. 1, 2. Okay. So let's go back to the L and make sure I don't need to change anything. I kind of don't like this. Okay. All right. So let me change it on this L. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is go back to the E, the very first E. And y'all, I'm trying to go fast. Well, not fast, but I'm trying to go. I don't want this live to be long. So what I'm trying, oh, y'all, look at the E's. I just seen this. Look at the E's, got this loop-de-loop right here. So I'm going to take this out. I'm taking that out. So that means I have to go to all the E's and do the same thing. But before I leave, I want to take this E, lasso this, and I want to bring the E down. Because I don't really want it like right underneath the C. Does that make sense? Hey, Jesse Gibson, welcome in, King. Hey, Qualities, welcome in, Queen. Okay, did y'all see what I did? So now I'm going to go to the C and just make sure that it don't have all these loop-de-loops. Yep, I don't see anything on the C, but I will move my C down. So I'm going to lasso this and bring this down. And it's still going to connect to the next letter. It just won't be underneath the letter, okay? Then I'm going to go here and go to the H and do the same thing. And you want to try to keep up. So, okay, let me get it down here first. Let me get it down. And I'm going to take this node out. And then I'm going to lasso again. And I'm going to bring this down. Okay, I don't like that. Hold on, let's see. Bring this over. And that like that. Up, it's still crooked. Hold on, let's see. Let me add a node right here. and move this out. No, I can't see it. Let me try to zoom in. Oh, I see. Okay, so this needs to be out. And then I'm going to add a node, but I want it to be, I want this node to be a line. And now I'm going to straighten it out and move this down. Just like that. And let's see what it looks like. Perfect. Hey, 755 Media, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Run, welcome in, Queen. Miss Parker, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Creative Notions, welcome in, Queen. Drive safely home. Did y'all see what I did to fix it? I still have a slight bend right here, so I'm going to move this in just a little bit. Okay, and we'll see what it looks like when we get to the other side. So y'all see the E? I'm going to take that out of here. So I'm going to the E, and I'm just going to delete that node, and that's that. Okay, let's go to the next one. And let me zoom out so I can see. I'm on the E. That's where I need to be. Okay, and I'm a lasso. And I'm going to move this down. Right there. And then I'm going to take this node out. And I'm done. Then I'm going to go to the L and do the same thing. Lasso this. Move this down. And I'm going to fix it. Don't worry, I'll fix it. And take this out. And move this node. Just like that. Like so, like that, like that, like that. Okay. Do y'all understand what I'm doing? Or do y'all have any questions? This one is fixed. I don't have to, this one looks weird. Oh, because of that line. Okay. And then we're going to go to this E and do this. And take that out. And we're done. Let's move out, zoom out. And zoom back over. And then we're going to look at it. Baby, can you bend the line without adding the nodes? Yes. So, Sweet Thumb. I'm sorry, Sweet Time. You can, hold on, let me show you. Let me take this E down here. This one. I'm going to take this E and make it bigger so you can see it. But you can bend the node. Oh, Lord. Wait, hold on. Let it catch up. For some reason, my internet is lagging. So you see this on the end of this E. Hold on, let me get over there. Oh, I need to move you over. Hold on. Okay, so the end of this E is a square. How do I know it's a square? Because if I lasso this one node over here, it turns blue, but it's a blue square. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me see. Come on. Okay, let me move it over some. Okay, let me do it again. So if I lasso this one node, it turns into a blue square, right? If I lasso this node, it turns into a blue circle. When you have a circle, that means that this is either a curved letter or edge, cusp, edge, or it can be changed to whatever, right? The square it's just a square or it's just a straight line. So if I right click on the square, I could change it to a cusp, a curve, a symmetric, and then I can move it and do whatever. So I'm just going to change it to a curve, and I'm going to show you if my computer lets, oh, it's still thinking. Hold on. What, baby? Hey, hey. Yes. No, no, not. Don't put your lips on my drink. I don't know where your mouth been. Get you a cup. You can have some. Okay. So you see what happened, Sweet Thumb? Oh, when I made that into a cusp or a curve, it changed the orientation of the line. Let me know if you've seen that happen. So you don't actually have to move the nodes if you don't want to, but it's best to work with the nodes. Because each individual node has its own, it has its own thing. Okay. So I'm going to zoom back down. And I'm just going to do the backspace until I get my letter back. Down here. Oh, yeah. I'm done. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to go to my regular panel, highlight this, and I'm going to group it. And since I fixed this one, I'm going to copy it, paste it, move it over here, take this one at the bottom, and I'm deleting that. Oh, I'm deleting this because I don't need it. Okay. And I'm going to take this one and change it into my 3-inch height. Okay. And now I'm going to print this. I'm going to print both of them. So the one at the top should be 2.5-ish. Oh, because of the R, I did put the R. Let me see what this, the L is. 2 and 3. This is 1.5. So it didn't quite go to the height that I wanted. Hold on, let's see. Okay, this is 2.5. And then this one is 3. Okay, let's do it. Let's print. So I'm going to print. And when you have the big hoop in, you have to change the orientation of your paper to landscape. So I'm going to go to my properties menu, change it to landscape, and press OK. And then I'm only going to print the first page because this is words and one color. All right. Do I have any questions? I'm going to go get it off the printer as soon as it prints. Just by grabbing the line and not the handle. Yep. Yep. Sweet time. Yes. Let me go get the print. And I always print out my designs. I try to print out my designs. Let me bring myself back up for a second. Okay. How does it look? I actually think I need to go in and move the C, this first E and C. Y'all see it's not touching. I need these to touch. So I need to go in and move these back over because I didn't see it. Hey, Fisher Jamia, welcome in, Queen. I didn't see it on the screen, y'all. Okay, let me zoom in. That's why I always print it out, because you can see what it's going to look like. Okay? Before you stitch it. So I just want them to touch. And then I'll look at Okay, I think I'm going to go backwards. Let me see what that looks like. No, that's too close. Forward one, backwards. See, I don't want those points to touch. Hmm. So what I'm gonna have to do, because I don't like this, I'm gonna have to go back in and hide the tails. I'm gonna have to go back in and hide the tails. So let me delete this, go back to create. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm just gonna hide my tails. Okay. Okay. Um, and then we're gonna look at it and see how it looks. And sometimes you just have to play around with it to see. And I guess that's why the letters did come in behind one another, and that's fine. I just thought that I could use them without overlapping, if that makes sense. And this is just part of designing, okay? So sometimes you get it on the first try, and sometimes you have to play around with it and figure it out. Okay, so the last E I shouldn't have to mess with. So now let's go back and see what it looks like. I love it. Do y'all love it? Yes. Do y'all see the difference? The E and the H is touching. The E and the H. Yeah, I moved it 755. I think I moved it. Okay, so I like this. So I'm going to highlight this and duplicate it, bring it down, and then change this to the 3 inches. Oh, well, I can really look at this one and tell if I want 3 inches or not. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at the towel. That way I can print one. I can print one edge. Yes, we're gonna go with the 3 inches, okay? We're gonna go with the 3 inches. So I could delete this, highlight this, make sure that it's grouped, and then change this to 3 inches. And guess what else I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna change this to 8 inches out. Just because. Center. All right, let's print. First page. Oh, did I do landscape? We'll see in a minute. Okay. Do y'all have any questions? Hey, Miss Evelyn Warner. Welcome in, Queen. Then I'm going to send my design to my, let's see it stitch out real quick on the stimulator. I'm going to go fast. Just so we can see how it's going to look. All right. And then I'm going to send this design to my embroidery machine via Wi-Fi. All right, let me go get it out the printer. Before I close in brilliance, do y'all have any questions? Because I'm about to shut that down. I'm gonna shut that down, but I still have it up if y'all have any questions. I don't think y'all do. I think y'all understood what I was saying. Okay, so I am going to bring up, add this, and go to solo layout. Okay, so we're gonna be. Can I remove this this widget thingy? Y'all, I was trying to little the poll thing, but now, okay, I think I can hide it. So our poll is yes, we have 50%. Oh, it's half and half, y'all. 50% has embroidered a beach towel and 50% haven't. Okay, so we half and half. All right, so let me go back to this. All right, so what I like to do with my designs after I print them, I like to cut them down, or you can just fold them down evenly. If you can fold it evenly, or cut it off, right? I'm just going to fold this, and then I'm going to show you the lines that I will be looking at to make sure that this is straight. And a lot of people don't print out their designs, but I find it very helpful as far as lining things up. You don't get confused. And then when you get to the sewing machine, you know which orientation your project goes in, okay? So this is the top of my towel. I'm just going to flip it towards the bottom to find my pen. So this is my halfway pen. And what I normally do is take my paper with the crosshairs. If you can see those black crosshairs in the design, I normally line my pen up with the crosshairs, vertical or horizontal, whatever I need. And I'm going to measure up 5 inches, remember, from the bottom. So let me do that first. And then we're going to match that up. So I'm just going to take my tape measure from the edge, not the bottom edge, but the edge of the where the seam is. And I'm going to go up 5 inches. I'm going to take my pen out, place my pen right there at the 5-inch mark and the halfway point, and my center, which is right here. If you can see, it's a crosshair going down this way and then right here. So this is the middle crosshair. I'm going to take my pen and put it right here. Okay. So this is how my design is going to, oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay, it's going to be so cute. Yes, printing the design is so helpful. All right, so this is my design. And what I normally do, you guys, like when I'm working with something like this, let me show you. I just kind of like take a couple of extra pins, and where my design actually stops, not the paper, but where my design actually stops, I just want to put a pin in it to keep it down. You can use tape or whatever, but I'm gonna show you how the pin actually helps you when you're on the back side of your fabric or whatever you're working with. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip my towel to the back. Flip it to the back. So now I can see those pins. This is where my design actually stops. And then the one in the middle, I know that that is my crosshair. That is the center of my design, right? So I'm going to take this sticky stabilizer. And let me fold it in half first. I'm going to fold it in half to create a center line. And then I'm going to take it off of the backing. So the sticky side goes down on your project, okay? So I'm just going to make sure that this is straight. I'm going to find my center pin, place this directly over my pins, smooth it out. So when I turn this back around, I know that this tape is going to cover my design because I put it directly in the center and I'm in between my two pins, okay? So my next thing is I'm going to use two pieces of tearaway stabilizer. I couldn't even think of the name of it. Tearaway stabilizer, okay? Y'all, please make sure y'all hit the like button. Hey, Jennifer Ricci, welcome in, Queen. Thank you, 755 Media. Thank you, Queen. Yes, please hit the like button. All right. Any questions so far? I know I'm moving along, but okay. So this stabilizer is like 10 inches long, so it's definitely too short to fit on to my frame, but I still use it because I purchased it. So let me show you what I do in order to keep using this, right? I put one of my tearaway stabilizers at the top where it will catch at the top frame, and then I just bring the second one down and slide it and put it to where this will catch. So when I put my project down, it's sitting on both parts of the tearaway stabilizer, but it's gonna be caught all the way around. So that's how I'm saving, because I end up buying the wrong size. I use this size mostly for the 5x7 frames and the one smaller, but for this I didn't have any more tearaway stabilizer. All right, so I'm going to center my design. Just like that. And then I'm going to put the top on it. Nope, I got to come back out. Hold on. I have to bring it down just a little bit. Okay. Now I can put the top on it. And I do like to kind of like pull just to make sure that my design is tight in the frame. Because if you've been following me for a while, I have had to change the magnetic strips on my frames. And I said it was due to the weather and the humidity in my area. Okay. So y'all ready to go to the machine or what? Oh no. Let me know. Y'all ready to go to the machine? What y'all think about the design? What do y'all think about it? Tell me what you think. So I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna turn you around. Yeah. So you can be in front of the embroidery machine. Okay, hold on. Oh, why is this flipped? Is there a way? Let me see if I could change. Hmm. Why is it flipped? I don't know how to change it to, oh, let me see, settings, camera. Okay, no mirror. All right. But I think when it's mirrored, y'all can read it in the right direction, but it's okay. I need the camera to be right here instead of on the other side of me. Okay. Okay. Y'all good? Let me know if y'all good. Hey, Miss Anna Smith, welcome in, Queen. Y'all, let me bring my phone over here. We not gonna be. It's not gonna be long. Okay, so let's see if our design came over from the computer. So what you do is you would press the internet button, look like the Wi-Fi button. Give it a second to load up. And that's our design. Okay, so it came in, and now, I'm sorry for mistreating y'all. Hold on. We're gonna be right here. Let me just put this right here so you guys can see. And this is my embroidery extension table. When I'm doing towels or blankets or anything that has a little weight to it, I try to use my extension table because you don't want the weight to be on the arm of your machine weighing it down. Now, if you're going to stand there and hold your project the whole time while it's stitching, that's totally your choice. I purchased the extension table for this reason. Let me move this over. So I'm going to load this up. And we're going to see how long it's going to take to stitch out. They wanted a yellow. Um, oh, I know what. Oh, let me see what I got to do. I put this on. Okay. So I'm going to have to put all of this towel because I'm not going to rehoop it. Normally I would have had the bottom, the other part here, but it's okay. It is okay. Just take your towel or whatever and move it across the back. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm doing it today because I'm not going to change it. But normally you want all of your towel to hang. Um, you want it to hang on the floor. I mean, hang off the table. Okay, so I'm just going to spread this out. And then in the back, I'm going to get my towel and I'm going to roll it up as tight as I can. Roll it, roll it, roll it as tight as I can. It might not be very, 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 very tight. And then I'm just going to pin it or clip it on the side of the frame. Okay. And this is the clip that I'm going, let me see if you can see this. This is the clip that I'm going to be using to hold this towel in place. Okay. And when I trace my design, I will be able to see if I'm going to be able to get away with this. Okay. I'm going to be able to see. So when you're tracing, this is the time that you're going to see if what you have going on is going to work. And I'm just trying to make this a little flat because I see my letters come way over here. Give me a second. I'm gonna get it together. Okay, let's try it. So we're about to trace the design. Can y'all hear me over here? Let me know. Can y'all hear me when I'm to the machine? Oh, yes. Okay, Miss Jennifer. Y'all can hear. Okay, wait. I'm going to go back to the machine. Can y'all hear me over here? Because I don't have my mic with me today. Let me see comments. Can I see the comments over here? Okay, y'all can hear me. Good. All right. So let me go out. Okay. So I'm gonna flip my design because it's upside down. So all I'm gonna do is press set. I'm gonna rotate 90 degrees. And so it's in the right orientation. How do I know that? Because this is what my paper is telling me. If I didn't have this paper, I probably would forget or get lost in the sauce. Okay, so now I'm gonna just press OK. All right, so it's set. Let's do our trace so we can see if this concoction is going to work. Uh-oh. And I'm on my number 1 needle. Okay. So we have to move our design down some. And you see it did not hinder anything back here. So I'm gonna move the design down. And I'm gonna trace it again. So I see I have to move it over to the right. So I'm gonna move it over. And I'm gonna trace it one more time. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, hold on. I was going the wrong way. I think we got it this time, y'all. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Right on the money. So I'm going to take my pins out. Take the pins out and the paper because we're ready to stitch. Now, if this was a blanket, you would put that water soluble on top of it. But this pile is going to be okay with this font. 27 minutes, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and my color is going to be yellow. Let's start. I know y'all screaming. I know. Hold on. I know y'all screaming. I know. Watch your fingers. Yeah, I know. I've already experienced getting my finger caught underneath the machine before, so I don't even know why I'm playing with it. Okay. But let me cut that little thread because I don't want it getting caught up and then I got to try to figure out how to get it out later. Okay. What I did with my little scissors. Okay, let's go. Somebody was gonna say, Jennifer, like, watch your fingers, Rosalind. You hiding your head. Do y'all have any questions? Miss Evelyn, holy moly. Do y'all have any questions? I mean, it's really straightforward. And then again, I would not have done that towel in that orientation. Normally I have my towel hanging off the table, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be nubby. No, girl, no. It looked like I was close, but I really wasn't close. Hey, D. Smith, welcome in, Queen. Let me make sure I didn't. Hey, Dunzel, welcome in, King. I didn't miss anyone in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay, let's see if I can add myself to the screen. I mean, even though y'all don't want to see me, y'all don't want to see my face. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Miss Joyce, welcome in, Queen. Congratulations on your pool and embroidery machine. 27 minutes, Miss Alice. So ask me questions so we don't just be sitting here watching the machine. Coming out the bushes, Rosalind. Oh, Rosalind, did you see the yellow? Can you see the yellow thread? Let me see if I can get y'all a little closer. It's probably going to shake because you know the and I'm gonna run out of bobbin. I already know it because this is it's like a dense design, and I don't have enough bobbin for this to Oh, you building your stuff, Derica? I can't wait to see it. Thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. I appreciate you, Queen. Let me go check the like button. That's gonna determine if I'm gonna continue on or not. Let me see. Oh, you can't see the numbers. That's weird. Can y'all see the numbers of the like button? Miss Jennifer, I finished the jelly roll, but I need to. Oh, you said Derica. Okay, did she finish her jelly roll? No, because she over there playing Bob the Builder or Brenda the Builder. You finished it? Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm over here talking smack about you, Queen, and you over there doing the doggone thing. Girl, let me stir you up. I love it. I love it. Well, she ahead of me because I ain't even finished. I didn't finish. Oh, okay. Kristen, say what your like number is showing. Call them out, girl. Call all 78 people that's in here. Call them out. If y'all have not hit the like button, go hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Do y'all have any questions? Stir them up, baby. Oh, Sweet Thorn say 50. Kristen say 9. Which one is it? Y'all, can y'all see? Wait, I need y'all to look at this. I'm going to bring y'all closer, and then I'm going to bring you close. Hold on. Because I want y'all to see this stitching. Do y'all see how beautiful this is? The only thing I wish is that the black part, you wouldn't have been able to see the stitching. But I don't think that with the color that you wanted, that would have been possible. Hey, Shay, welcome in, Queen. Okay, Rosalind, you sewed your strips together? Awesome sauce. Could y'all see the stitching? And you can see the black underneath the yellow, but I don't. And maybe, is there anybody in the chat that maybe I could have done something different to where you wouldn't have been able to see the black underneath? Probably change my underlay to a zigzag stitch instead of a straight. I have the underlay straight. I probably could have changed it to a zigzag stitch underneath, and that would have probably hid some of the color. Do anybody know? Hey, Kenneth Wilkerson, welcome in, Chris Wilkerson. Do anybody know if that would have helped changing the underlay stitches? It looks good, Rachel White. Is that how you spell you? What? No, that's not my name. That's for somebody else, Queen. That's for somebody else. Mine is spelled Rachel, like in the Bible. Okay? My name is spelled in the Bible. Do y'all want to see me make the next towel design? Are y'all okay? Like y'all got what y'all needed from the first one? And y'all, I'm sorry, my camera is way up here, but the chat is down here because I have my webcam, because the other camera that's on the laptop, sucky. So, Miss Alice B, because I don't think that I need it for when I've done the beach towels. I didn't put any water soluble because the beach towels are not that pliable. They're not thick. And even if you put the water soluble, you still gonna see the color of the black underneath. But I was thinking if I would have changed my underlay to a zigzag stitch, it may have covered more area underneath. But guess what? It's too late now. Oh, she said sure. Okay. Do anybody want to see? Because I don't have to. I can just do it on the side. Oh, a knockdown stitch. Well, Pearl. So this is a field stitch. So meaning that it's going in both directions. It's going in, it's going in a crisscross direction on top of one another. So it's kind of like a knockdown stitch with this type of field stitch. So if I would have put a real knockdown stitch underneath it, it just would have been, to me, too many stitching. But let's go to Embroider and look at it. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna bring it in here. So let's see. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it. Just in case I need this again, I'll have it. So let's see. This and utility knockdown. Density 1.5. I don't need it that. I could do 2. Stitch length is 4 and inflation 1.5 because I don't have a lot of room. I guess I could have. Let me change this to red. Oh no, you need to keep it to white. Yeah, I could have done a knockdown stitch. But hold on, let me go back. The only thing, let me tell you this. Okay, so let me show you something. I want to give you a visual. And this is probably how I would have tackled this, right? Okay, so I need a rectangle and I need to duplicate it, copy, and I need to paste. So now I have two rectangles. I'm going to take this rectangle and I'm going to fill it, and I'm going to fill it black, because you have to create the scene. The scene is the towel. Okay, in order for you to really know what something is going to look like. And a lot of people don't go through this, but this is how my brain operates. Okay, all right, so when I go to this, I'm going to have this, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste, and then I'm going to, why this one didn't fill? Maybe I didn't apply stitches. Uh-oh. All right, so go back, and I want to paste this. Nope, not this. Hold on. I want to copy, and I want to paste this one. All right, so I would have this. I would have this, 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 and this. Okay? And so then I would take this and this, group this together. Y'all, I'm not looking at the chat. Give me a second. Group this together. And then I'm going to move last or later. Maybe last. Okay. That wouldn't have been bad. I don't think. It's just that the white would have been probably in the black. What do y'all think? And the reason I wanted to show you that is because when you do a knockdown stitch, the knockdown stitch is all in one color, right? So the white would have been on top of the black and vice versa, right? On top of the white. So you do want to kind of look at it like this. But I don't know. I don't think it would have been bad. Let me see what y'all saying though. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Marilyn, congratulations, Queen. I gotta go cut mine. I have to cut mine. Let me see. Hey, 10U, welcome in, Queen. Did anybody? Is anybody saying what I'm doing? Like, would that have looked okay? Oh well, wait. Let me change the red to yellow. Let me do it right. Hold on. Mm. We got a thread break, so no, Pearl. That was an excellent question. That was an excellent question. Um. Oh. Okay, y'all. We got a serious thread break. Okay. Let me bring y'all over here, big, so y'all can see what I'm doing. Because these things happen. So, Pearl, when you do the knockdown stitching, it's its own layer, so it would be its own color. It may have looked good with the white underneath, but I'm not sure. So, because I didn't do it, so I don't know. Maybe I can do it on another one. So y'all, let's figure out what's wrong with this. The thread shriveled up in here for some reason. Let me check the bobbin. I knew it was gonna go out, so it may just be out. Nope, it's tangled. Okay. We're gonna have to take it off of the machine to cut the bag. I'm gonna go ahead on and change my bobbin. It looks like I'm gonna just change the bobbin so we won't have to worry about that for a while. Okay, let me get, and just in case anybody is wondering, I use the magnetic field tech um bobbins. So they have one side is magnetic. And Darika, you remember when your box of bobbins came and it was all unwound? Look how mine was sent. I said, oh, this is how they operating now. Because this is a new box. This is a new box. So somebody is not doing quality control over there. Okay. Maybe it's the Amazon fulfillment center or something. I don't know, y'all, but yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna unwind my bobbin a little bit. All right, we got it in there. And I'm just gonna cut the ends. Okay, so let me just put it back in, and then I'm gonna take the towel off of the stand, so I can see what it's looking like in the back. Because for some reason it got tangled. Move y'all over here for a second. Hey, Miss Bobby, welcome in, Queen. Handmade with love. Welcome in. Okay, let's check this out. How much time? What time is it, y'all? See, this was not supposed to take long. Oh yeah, can y'all see? It was twisted. See how you can see the top thread more in this part of the design? That's not supposed to be like that. So I have to rethread the machine also. So give me a second. Oh, let me check this. Okay, I don't see nothing in there. We're gonna see if it's gonna start back working. If not, the next thing that I'm gonna probably have to do is change my needle if we have some problem. Okay. Um. So it's flowing off the spool easily. So I don't know what the problem, what the issue is. If it was giving me any resistance, then I would rethread the whole thing, but it's not. It's spooling off really nicely. Can I get a time check? I'm gonna look at the chat in a second. Can you go in there so I can pull you down? Thank you. Okay. Let me get my needle threader. Hey, Miss LGG Love, welcome in, Queen. Let's see. It would have been okay. It's just a performance. Wait, Miss Eva, did I miss something? I don't know. I might have missed something you said. 508. Thank you, Queen. All right. Okay, so we still have 15 minutes once I get this back threaded. It's 15 minutes in. I mean, I have 15 minutes left. Okay, let me cut this. If this starts giving us drama, I'm going to have to change my needle. Even though this is not an old needle. All right, so I'm going to cut. Hold on, let me. All right, so I'm going to back my stitches up a little bit. I always do that when I have like a thread break or something. And I did it about 40 stitches this time. I normally only do like 20 or 30, but it's like a bunch of right here. So all right. Okay. We getting there, y'all. Y'all, we have 15 minutes and we'll be done. Okay, let me come back. Do y'all have any questions about anything? I guess not, because y'all ain't saying nothing. Baby, talk to me. I talk back. Oh, let me get the this thingamajig. So y'all, eventually, y'all know I had this cabinet built for my sewing fabric. I'm gonna have to probably get another cabinet built for my sewing room outside. I moved too soon with this cabinet, but I thought this was gonna be my permanent sewing room. But no, this is my permanent embroidery room and HTV and ribbon and all the things is in this room. Hey, peace, so in peace. Welcome in, Queen. The font is called Black Jack Script. Let me write it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Y'all, I'm typing it in from my other account, okay? Because that's what I'm logged in as. today. All rooms are subject to change. Yep. So, feast, so, and peace. I just typed it in the chat, Queen. Yes. And can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, because I'm trying to whisper. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because I'm trying to whisper. Put a number one in the chat. Y'all can't hear me? Oh, I see the number one. So soon as my daughter moves out, I'm turning my whole house into a craft room. Yay! Oh, Lord. Because I don't want company. I just want to craft. They can only come in and use the restroom. That's it. That's it. That's it and that's all. Soon as, y'all. Soon as. Crafts by Q, I'm trying to tell you. That's it. That's it. Use the bathroom and get out. I'm crafting. Oh, Miss Eva Marie, do you like it with? I mean, it doesn't matter if you use the knockdown stitches or not. You have to have enthusiasts as part of in brilliance to use the knockdown stitching. So if you have enthusiasts, you can use the knockdown stitch method or feature. You don't want them to use the restroom? Okay, feast, so, and peace. She's like, no, y'all can't even come use the restroom, honey. Y'all, it look like my head down because my camera up there, but my head is like not down. Rosalind, I'm telling you. I am telling you. And that means don't come back. When I change my rooms around, that means you can't come back because I'm taking all the beds out except mine. You will be sleeping on top of the heat press when you come to visit. Do y'all hear me? Can y'all hear what I say? You hear what I'm saying? Let me just check our stuff, y'all. Make sure it's still moving right along. And it is. And we have 9 minutes left, you guys. This was supposed to be a quick live, but then I went inside in brilliance. So there you go. Miss Joyce, I don't. Yeah, they don't need to. They don't need to. I remember when I left home, I told my mom I ain't coming back. But I ended up going back. I had to go back because the apartment that I was trying to rent that time or whatever was a brand new apartment complex, and so the apartments wasn't ready. They were still working on them, putting in water lines and whatever. And I had to, well, me and my children had to stay with my mom for like 3.5 months. Y'all, I swear them 3.5 months felt like 3.5 years. When the lady called me and told me that my apartment was ready, I went over there and got the keys. I went back that night and I slept on the floor. I was like, I'm so ready to go. Because let me tell you, my mom was still working. And so I wasn't working at the time because we had just moved from Georgia back to Houston, right? So I hadn't found a job yet. I was waiting till I got into the apartment to find a job so I can, get out, do all that, whatever. Anyway, so she thought by her having to go to work and I was home every day that I was her personal assistant. Y'all, I would get up in the morning. She would have a note on the counter. This pile needs to go to the cleaners. This pile you can bring to the Goodwill. This thing over here, she had a grocery list for me, and I'm like, girl, where they do that at? Like, I just asked for a place to stay till mine got ready. Hey. Okay. You don't have to make a lot, but you can make some noise. So I'm like, girl, where they do that at? She like, I'm talking about notes every day, y'all. Every day. I was like, ooh, no, ma'am, Pam. But I did them. Even though I didn't want to, but I did it. Because that was my mama. It's my mama. You only get one mama. But she drove me crazy in them 3.5 months. I ain't gonna lie. Just one bed, Miss Alice. Let them bring their own sleeping, what you call them things? Blow up beds if they want to come. I don't know who J Mama is. So what are y'all doing today? My dad said, see you in 30 days. When I left, I cracked up when a snowstorm because mom and dad to stay with me for a week. I reminded him of those 30-day notice. Yes, honey. Yes. Yeah, I'm telling you. It seemed like every day for 3.5 months, my mama had a note on that doggone counter for me to do something. And I was just like, I ain't come here to do all this work. However, I didn't have to pay anything to be there, right? So that was kind of like my payment, because you really, even if it's your parents' house, you can't stay for free. So she didn't charge me anything for the 3.5 months I was there. So that was like my payment back to her, which was, it was okay. It wasn't what I wanted to be doing. You sold your strips, Rosalind? Congratulations, Queen. Yeah, I can't wait for the jelly roll. Oh, y'all don't forget the crawfish kickback is May 22nd through the 24th of 2026. It's in Jackson, Mississippi. And we still selling tickets if anybody would like to come to the crawfish kickback. Friday, we will have a fish fry and a fishing competition. And on Saturday is the crawfish, eat the crawfish. And then we do a spades and dominoes tournament. If you like to play cards or dominoes. And then Friday night, if you want, you can go to the casino with the big people. Okay. So they're gonna do a casino night on Friday as well. So y'all check into the crawfish kickback. And even if you can't make it, even if you cannot come to the crawfish kickback, y'all keep up with the hashtag the crawfish kickback 2026, and you'll be able to see everything that we're doing. Hopefully, if we have good internet service, Okay. So we try our best to go live so that people can kind of see what we're doing. Right, Miss Love. Yeah, yeah. I had to. Oh, okay. Feeling the diversity. Thank you, Queen. I have to send y'all. Remind me, I got to send Auntie Ellen her patch. Hey D Wilson, welcome in, Queen. I need to like put it in the mail because I'm talking about it. But let me write it down again. It's hard to remember things that you're supposed to be doing. And then I'm the type of person when I get busy, I forget everything else. I'm like, I don't even think about it until after the fact. Oh, matter of fact, I was supposed to be meeting a new client today. Let me see if she texts me. Let me see if I missed a text from her. Y'all, let me see. I hope not. Okay, no, she hasn't. She hasn't. Because she lives in Beaumont, Texas, so she's supposed to be coming here from Beaumont, Texas. Okay, Miss LGG Love. It gets worse, feast so in peace. Wow. Yes, you got the one from last year. Miss Joyce, this is the new patch. It's a Mississippi patch because we're gonna be in Jackson, Mississippi this year. So this is the new crawfish kickback patch. D Wilson, what can we do about that? Patrice says write it down and no, I will, yeah. And Delonda, she has her books, like the notebooks and stuff. Like I have notebooks, but I write it and then see, like this is a regular notebook, and I write it in here, and then I forget that I wrote it in here, and be looking in. Let's just say this one, y'all. I have papers all over the place because I'm always learning. I'm always teaching myself something, so I'm always printing things out to read. Okay. And I buy books. Y'all can't see them, but I buy pattern books. I buy and I get most of my books from the thrift store. Y'all want to see the patterns that I found at the thrift store? And I'm gonna ask y'all how much they cost. Oh, you could come, LGG. We're gonna protect you, Queen. We're gonna protect you. I put a new one, Fifi. I put a new fee, Miss Felicia. Girl, I write stuff down, but I can't remember. Have you started selling shirts yet for the kickback? Yes. Yes, I did. Shamika, did you see the shirt? I can go get it. Hold on. Let me get this off the machine. Did you see the shirt, Shamika? Uh, the design, I mean, because um, ooh, y'all look. So the only part that is not messed up, but it's not even a little bit, is that H where it kind of where the stitching got messed up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna iron it down, and I'm going to seal the back of it with the iron and see if that will help. But what do y'all think about it? Do y'all like it or no? Okay. Now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have done the black knockdown under. I don't know, because then this black under here, it would have had to been a white knockdown stitch if I would have done that. Okay, let me go get the shirt and then we're gonna talk about this real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is the crawfish kickback shirt. Let me make myself big right here, and then I'm gonna make the design big. So this is the front of the shirt with the crawfish kickback logo. Shout out to Crafty Leo because she did the DTF prints for me, for us, for this design. And then this is the back of the shirt. So and Miss Joyce, I cannot send an invoice because I'm not doing taxes or anything. It's just a straight transaction. There is no um invoices involved with the t-shirts or the patches. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just take it off of the hoop over here. And let's just look at the back so we can see that the only letter that messed up was that H. Y'all see how it's you can't hardly see the bobbin under here. But all you're gonna do is tear this off. And y'all know I'm gonna keep this because you can keep it for smaller projects. So you can use these pieces. Okay. And then with the tearaway, I'm sorry, this is tearaway as well. The sticky, you just tear it. And that's it. And I'm gonna bring it to the front so we can see what it looks like um up and down. Okay. Check my machine. Miss Deborah, I think I got it, Queen. Okay, here we go. Oh, you on your phone 755? Okay. Oh, she's seen it. She just wants to know if it's yes. Shamika, send me an email. Miss Geneva Coleman. Thank you. Hey, Terry Hunt. Thank you, Queen. Okay, I was just making sure that I didn't miss anything. Y'all, let's see if it's even. Is the towel, let's make sure the towel is even first. Okay. How does it look? I don't know why it looked like I'm crooked. Okay, there you go. It's still, I could tell you that it looks better in person. I don't know, like my camera is not picking up on it, but it looks better in person. I can honestly tell you that. Let me see if I fold this again. Okay, my folding skills are not that great, but it looks good. Yes, Miss Fiso. Purple would have been nicer. Yes. Thank you, Pescatarian Garden. Thank you, Queen. Oh wait, y'all. I left the chat over here. Hold on. Okay. All right, we done, y'all. Do y'all have any questions? What is that noise? Y'all hear that? Okay. Do y'all have any questions? before we get out of here. Baby, it's 5:30. Um, Craftable Things will be on tonight, in about another 30 minutes. So y'all go grab y'all a snack, something to drink, use the bathroom, and get ready for her show. Bammy with Arthur Butler will be on tonight. And I'm not sure if Delonda went live or made a video today, but normally she does on Tuesday. So y'all check that out as well. Excuse me. Oh, patterns. All right, girl. Okay. Not Goodwill fee, not Goodwill, but the thrift store. And then y'all tell me how much you think these patterns cost at the thrift store. So let me show you what I got. This is a Cynthia Rowley 2497 pattern. So this is a dress pattern. Simplicity 2497. Can y'all see? Yeah, you can see the colors, the make. And so the one that I want to make is the C. This one right here, the C pattern. And I think that's what she's wearing in, yeah, that's what she's wearing on the front. She did a premiere. Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Carrie. Thank you, Queen. All right. So this is another one. This is Vogue 2745. And I want to make this eventually. Y'all, I was trying to find a pattern to make a dress for my birthday. And so that's why I picked up these patterns. So this one is McCall's 5117. Another dress pattern, but this dress pattern is from the 70s. And I was like, this is super cool. I just like the package, even if I don't make it. The pattern was originally $1.50. Okay. And then this one is Simplicity 5589 because bell bottoms are coming back in style, y'all. So I got this pattern to make me some bell bottom pants. Y'all, I'm gonna make them. Now, if I'm gonna do it on live or not, probably not. I'm probably just gonna make them. This is Simplicity 6393. This is a jumper romper, so you can get the short version or you can have the pants version. And rompers are coming back in style too. So I was like, let me pick up the pattern just in case. And this is a Mrs. size 8, 10, and 12. But if you know how to alter patterns, you can add or take away to make your size. You just need that, This is another romper. McCall's 8069. Wait, 6908. McCall 6908. So this is the straight legs romper. And this is the one that I want to do. This one right here with the it's like an elastic waistband, or the what they call it, like rouging. I don't know. It just make the waist look a little smaller, but that's the one that I want to do. This is Simplicity 5244. And I wanted to do this pattern right here, which is, it doesn't have a number, but it's this one. Because I was going to make, I'm still May, y'all. I don't know. Because I never checked inside the pattern to see if everything is in here. But I was going to make this dress for my birthday. But my birthday is like within a week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. So I don't know. But that's why I bought this pattern. Okay. And then this one is Butterick 6208. This pattern was $1. And I don't know why I bought this pattern, to be honest, but I just think that retro vintage is just super cool. Like, I love stuff like this. Not to say that, I don't know, but it's gonna come back. Let's just say that it's gonna come back. This is a Butterick 6650, and I bought this because Craftable Things and I are supposed to be making a jacket. So I bought this pattern, and I like this version, this view, and I like this view with the short sleeves. So I was gonna just kind of use this as my guide if if all the pieces are there. Um, this is for a size 18 to 22, so I know I'm gonna have to cut it down tremendously, okay, for me to fit it. This is another rumper, y'all. I just was getting the rumpers, okay. 6832 Simplicity. This pattern was $1.25 when the person bought it. And this one is a halter top romper, like for the summer. Y'all, I'm gonna make one of these because I want to, and I just don't know if I could do it on live because that's a lot. This one is the one that broke. So this is a Butterick 530, and I don't know the numbers. I don't know the rest of the numbers. 5301. 5301. And this is just like a vintage dress with the bell sleeves, and that's coming back in style. You got this one, Fee? You got this pattern, Fee? Or you got the jacket? Hey, Brandy. Oh, you doing Simplicity 9929. Oh, the jacket. Okay. So maybe you could sew with me or sew with us or sew with the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, girl, because we ain't got there yet. We said it, but we haven't planned the date and everything. So this is another vintage pattern, McCall's 2425. And these are the vintage dresses. Y'all, I just think they so cute. Rumpa 6832. Okay, hold on. 68. Oh, right here. Okay. This is the one Fifi says she have. So you can do the short version or the long version. I think I'm gonna do both because this is size 910. So this is my size right here. So I'm probably gonna do both of these. So yeah, I like the vintage stuff. Okay, and this is the last one. And just because we were supposed to be doing a jacket, I saw this one, 3921 Simplicity. And it's just like a petticoat type deal. But I was thinking if you can do it, you can add length to any one of these and still have a jacket of some sort. So long as you know what you're doing, you can alter other people's patterns and make it your own. All right. So how much did I pay for these patterns? Somebody put it in the chat. Okay, let me count them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 patterns in this box that I got from the thrift store. Okay, let me get my phone from here. Let me know what you think I paid for 13 patterns. Was a cool lock romper. Oh, with hidden pockets and a zipper down the front. Oh, okay. Okay, $6. Hey, Renee Meyer, welcome in, Queen. $5. Pescatarian says $6.50. That to this creation said $13. 25. Miss Joyce, you got to put the total 13 times 25 cents. You need to put that in the chat. $1.30. Miss Marie says 12. Hey, Blue Lotus, welcome in, Queen. She says 5. Kingsbury Craft says 18, 750. $3. Miss Evelyn says $1. So Pearl says $3. Miss Alice B says $2.50. Tan U is $6. 350 for $1.30. $3.25, $2, $3.25, $5.05. So I'm gonna tell y'all who I saw the first person with the correct answer. They were 10 cents each. $1.30 for 13 patterns at 10 cents each. And just so you know that your girl tell no lies, let me show y'all my video. I'm not gonna play the voice because I didn't post it yet because it has music, and so I haven't edited the video yet. Okay, but let me show y'all on the video how much these patterns cost. Hold on, I gotta find the video. I was like, 10 cents. Oh yeah, you coming home with me. Y'all, where's the video? I have so many so many videos in my phone. Hold on. Oh, all. I need to be on all. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Give me a second to find it. So why am I telling y'all this? Don't sleep on the thrift store. I tell y'all this all the time. Don't sleep on the thrift store because you never know what you're going to find in there. Even though I found all those patterns, that's not saying that I'm ever going to use them or make it. But if I want to, I have them. And I only pay 10 cents. So if I never use it, I don't feel bad because they was just 10 cents. Y'all, where is the video? Because I don't want y'all to think I'm telling no tales. Where? I don't know. Where the video? I didn't erase it. I don't think. Anywho, it was 10. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm telling no tales. Wait, it's a glare, but hold on. Wait. Y'all see all them patterns? 10 cents each. Y'all see that sign? And though I only got a few, because I could have bought them all, but I didn't. Y'all see that? That's the one that I showed y'all. Ha 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 ha. So yes, Miss Evelyn. Hey, Faker McFake. Welcome in, Queen. Y'all, it look like my stuff's starting to get blurry. The thrift store, Faker McFake. I'm telling you. You'll want to sleep on the floor. Hey, Ruji, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Run, welcome in, Queen. I don't know if I saw you or spoke to you earlier. No, feast, sow, and peace. Buy them all and do what? No, because no. Some of them were repeats. So that's what somebody did. Somebody saw it and then they bought the same doggone thing. Turn this off. Okay, so I love y'all. Hey, Just Gifted. Welcome in, Queen. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try to make my romper. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do it on live, y'all. I may be able to. I want to try to document it, so I may have to like do some videos and put them on YouTube, but like in steps, like in sections. Like you can see part one of me laying out the pattern and the fabric and the whatever and the whatever, and then part two, this part, and then part three, and then the finish. I may have to end up doing something like that, but it's gonna take too long to do it on live. So I may just have to put it like out in a series. Okay. So with that being said, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here today. Thank y'all for rocking with your girl. Um, Maryland. Did I see Maryland? Yes. You can find all kind of stuff at the thrift store. Um, have me dragging my husband from store. Fake a McFake. I'm telling you. And then some thrift stores that's not like Goodwill, Salvation Army, um, they will work you deals because they trying to get rid of the stuff out of the store. But places like Goodwill and Salvation Army, they kind of have their prices set until they decide that it's been there too long, I guess. I really don't know. But the only thing, when you go to the thrift store, this is my tip. Don't bring any of that stuff in your house as soon as you get it. Leave it outside on the porch or a patio or something for a day or two, just in case it have bugs in it or whatever. You just never know. So what I do is I take the bag that I get from the thrift store, then I put it inside of another garbage bag and I tie it up real tight. So whatever is in there, it's going to smother. Then I put it in the washing machine and dry it. And that way I know that there are no bugs. And I also put pine sol in the water, in the washing machine water, because it's going to kill the bugs. Hey, Nene Design. Welcome in, Queen. $21.99. Girl, I'd have left it there, Nene. Them better be some fire ass pants. Okay, because $21.99, I'm not paying that kind of money for no pattern. I'm sorry. It have to be really, really worth it. But that's what I do. Yeah, most thrift stores have lost their mind. They want to sell you stuff for $10 and $12 when you can go to Walmart and probably get the same thing brand new. So just you know your prices. If you are not willing to spend that kind of money on stuff from the thrift store, then don't. Leave it there. The longer that is there, they will come down on the prices. And when you get to the counter, you be like, I would have gotten such and such, but y'all want too much for that. And see if at that point they will, lower the price for you. Some will, some won't. Spray it with Lysol. So, yep, pescatarian, yep. Yep. I just like to leave it outside. So whatever you is in there, it's outside. I ain't the only time I bring it in my house is if I am coming from the house straight to the washing machine and do not pass go. And then I wash everything on hot water and put the pine salt in the water, in the detergent. Or you can use vinegar in the detergent and then just rewash it to get the smell good if that's what you're choosing to do. But just know if I make anything for you using thrifted items, it has been cleaned. Because I don't play that, baby. I am scared and terrified of bugs. And I don't want them in my house. Okay? Or around me. When I go outside in that garden, baby, I be like, hurry up, because the bugs are out and your girl is scary. Okay? I may look like a big bad wolf, but baby, let them bugs come crawling on your girl. I'm hollering. Okay? I'm hollering. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Let me stir y'all up for the last time today. And y'all have a blessed rest of your work week, night, or whatever. Don't forget, if you are part of Craftable Things, Make It with Marilyn, or Crafting on a Dime with Shay Shay, the Zoom for the Jelly Roll Rug will be this Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, I believe. So if you have not registered for that, please check out those 3 channels in their community tab. You have to be one of their paid members in order to get the link. Okay. So I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good night. Don't forget, hit the like button and share your girl out, because I'm trying to, I'm up here. I'm trying to reach 10K subscribers. Okay. You better be sharing me out. You better be telling somebody about my channel. Okay. Because yeah, I'm over here working hard for y'all. Peace and love.